Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to tell you about the implementation of linked list. So, yeah, what's linked list? Linked list is nothing but we have two nodes. So, in that node, we can store one value and one address. So, what is this address? Address of the next element. So, we can store one element and next element's address. So, first we have one head. It's if we take in our general knowledge, so this is like a train, this is an engine, and this is the boxes of the back. So engine contains the main address of the first element, so this first element address will be stored in the head. So in this video I'm going to tell you the program how to insert an element in the beginning, in the end, and in the middle. So we have three different process for this. So I'm going to tell you all these three in a one code. So if I want to insert an element in this first in the beginning, so what I need to do? So first I need to connect this to the 15 node, and I need to disconnect this, and first I need to connect this to here. So I have two steps to do. One, to disconnect this head and connect to the new node, and we have to connect the new node to the next element node. So in the same way we need to do in the end. So for the end, it's not this much process. Directly we can connect the new node at the end, and the address of this new node will be stored here, and this null value will be stored in the last of the new node. So this is the main thing, this is the important thing, to store the node in the middle. So yeah, so if we take, why this is important, because when we replace this node in between this, we are gonna miss this address of the old node. So first we need to copy the address of the old node and place in the new node, and then we need to connect this. So this is the address of the old node that is stored here. So if I disconnect this and connect this here, so I'm gonna lose this address. So first I need to copy this address. So I need to copy this address, store in this value, store here, and I need to connect this here, and as usual connected here. So in this way this linked list goes on. So let's go to the code. So I use PyCharm for my compilation in Python. So this is very good, and coding assistance is very good in this. So we have created a class called node, and here we have a constructor in it. So self comma data is our variable. So this variable stores the value. So self dot data equals to data, self dot next equals to none. We are checking in, we are we are looking for the if the next node is none or not. So we are constructing an child class in this. So class linked list. So we need to construct three constructors here, three main constructors. One is insert begin, insert end, and insert after, and two more constructors, display and delete. So in the insert begin, as I said, first we need to insert the new node to the old node, new node to the old node, and head to the new node. That's what happening in our code. So new node is, the new node will store the value of node, old node, and a new node dot next equals to self dot head. So the value of head, the address of address present in the head will be stored in the new node place. So that's what happening here. So insert at the end, directly we can check the condition here whether the stack is empty or full. So if it is full, sorry, it's not a stack, it's a queue. So we need to check the list here and connect it at the end. So we are checking the condition if self dot head equals to none. So self dot insert begin, so data return. So we are returning the value what is happening. So while not p dot next equals to none. So what's p? Or old node. This is our p. So we are checking here if p dot next equals to none. So if it is not none, p is equals to p dot next. It will go to the next, and the new node value will be stored in p dot next. So this is the main, as I said, this is the main code. So we have a constructor here defined init after, so self key and data. So key is the value what I want to at I mean at after which element I need to place the new element. So data is the value what I'm gonna enter the new value. So if self dot head is none, so print list is empty. If there is no element in the list, it is empty. So return new node equals to node data. So temp equal to self dot head. The value of head will be stored in temp. So while temp dot head is not key, so this is not found because if users may enter the value what is not present in the list, so it should print some value, right? So it will go into the if loop. If temp is not none, so print key not found. If there is no value what the user have entered, it will print key is not found. Otherwise it will replace the value. So this is a display function here. So we need to display the elements for the user what are present in the list. So if self.head is none, the print it is empty. If there is no elements in the list, it will print list is empty. Or if any elements are there, the elements in the list are, so all these values will be printed here. So p is equal to self.head. While p is not none, it is not none if there is elements in the list. So p dot data, so what all present in the data, p dot data, it will print here. So p is equals to p dot next. So if we want to delete any elements from the list, we can go through this delete function. So we are define function self comma key is value what you want to remove. So at what value we want to remove. If self dot head equals to none, print list is empty. If the list is empty, we cannot remove any element, it is already empty. So if temp is not none, so if there is some elements in this, it will go into if loop. If temp is equals to key, the value entered by the user, it will check where the element is. So it keep on checking the condition until the element is found. So there it will remove, it will place as none, so return the value. So this is all to remove the element from the list. And directly we'll go here, it's calling a function l equal to list linked list. So these all are printing statements. So insert begin, insert end, insert after, delete and display and exit. So as we know, we need to check the condition while if an user enters 1, or if he enters 2, if he enters 3. So while when he enters the value will be stored in char. Ch means nothing but character. Ch is a variable, we can keep it as anything, a b c d we can keep. So choose the function to be performed. So what I need to perform, so this will be displayed in the beginning. So he'll check the condition, keep on checking here. If he enters the 1, it will come here. If 1, then it will go, what's there in the 1, insert begin. So it will go, the function is called, and it will go to the begin function, and it will perform the function code here there. So it will check again. If he enters 2, it will go to the 2. If he enters 3, it will go to the 3. So function is calling here, and it will go and perform the function. Either of these are entered, and it will break the condition at else spot and come out. So let's run our code and check how our code is gonna be run. So yeah, first I want to insert an element in the beginning. I want to go with 90, and I want to enter in the second, that's nothing but at the end I'm going with 50. So let's see, let's display what's that. So what are the 90 and 50? So I want to insert an element between this. So what I need to do, I'll go with third case 3. So enter the key. So after which element you want to enter. So after 90, if I have n number of elements, I can take anything. I'm having only 2, so I'll go with 90 here. So what is the next element, new element you want to insert? So I'll go with 70. Okay, so this is completed, this is done. So let us display and see how it has replaced the values. So yeah, you can see here 90, here we have 90 and 50. So 90, and between this 70 is replaced. So I want to check this condition. This is a one of the good case in this program. So if I enter the value, if I enter the key which is not present in the list, what's gonna happen? So it should print key is not found. So I'll go with, I want to perform an act 3. So enter a key. I'll go with 10 is not there in our list. So I'll go with 10 and I want to replace it with 80. So what is going to be replaced? So key is not found. So if I want to remove an element, let us go with 4. So and enter the data to be deleted. So I'll go with 70, is there, right? Or we'll go with 90. Okay, yeah, 90 to be deleted. Yeah, performed. So I'll go with 5, display the element. So 90 is deleted from the list. So what is the output here? 70 and 50. So in this way we can perform our code, how we can insert an element in the beginning, at the end, and at the middle. So that's all in this video. Thank you.